Back in August, we covered a small but important story out of Chicago in the fight over hospital vaccine mandates with COVID. Northshore HealthSystem had settled with plaintiffs who brought a class action lawsuit against the health system that had forced COVID-19 vaccine or termination on their employees, this despite religious objections. And now we have an update to the story. The settlement is now official with judicial execution. We're going to discuss what happened here. And so from Trial Site News, I am Adrian, and our episode is starting right now. So, Northshore University HealthSystem will pay a $10.3 million settlement to workers who the health system terminated even though they submitted legitimate religious exemptions to the COVID-19 vaccine. The 14 unnamed employees filed the lawsuit against the hospital last October in the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of Illinois. As reported by Lisa Schenker last year, writing for the Chicago Tribune at the time of the original story in August, the state of Illinois required vaccination of healthcare workers. Although, per the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, employees may request exemptions from vaccine requirements due to sincerely held religious beliefs. Employers had quite a bit of leeway as to how to respond to such requests. And so, the Chicago area health system estimated that the administration denied religious exemptions to about 523 of its workers between July 1st of 2021 and January 1st of 2022. About 204 of the workers succumbed to the pressure of losing their job and livelihood after receiving the denial and got the vaccine to keep their jobs, while 269 employees were either terminated or subsequently resigned. Now, at the time of the settlement agreement back in August, and as part of the agreement, the health system moved to rehire the terminated employees who opted to not subject themselves to the COVID-19 vaccination due to religious beliefs. Meanwhile, the settlement itself made a little history in that it forced Northshore University HealthSystem to change its COVID-19 vaccination exemption policy. The plaintiff's legal counsel, the Liberty Counsel, declared that this agreement is the first such class action settlement against a private employer involving a COVID-19 vaccine mandate in the country. According to the nonprofit organization's founder and chairman, Matt Staver, the decision should send shockwaves or a wake-up call, at least to employers to follow the law under Title VII. The Liberty Counsel emphasized in its press release the importance of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. Staver said on the matter that, quote, a number of employers have these blanket policies to get the COVID vaccine or be terminated without taking into consideration individual religious exemption requests. So now let's shift back to the update to the story back in late December. As reported by Jeff Hirsch, writing for Evanston Now, Judge John Ness granted final approval on the settlement. Now, how this will all play out for the plaintiffs financially, the settlement means that each class action plaintiff, meaning those who were part of the litigation and were terminated or resigned because they could not get their exemption honored, will receive about $24,000. Additionally, those employees that were forced to accept a COVID shot against their religious beliefs but remained on the job are also being awarded $3,700 each. The checks are supposed to go out within the next 60 days. And that, my friends, will bring our episode to a close once more. As always, thank you so much for joining me on the program today. From Trial Site News, I am Adrian, and I will see you all next time.